Tommy Thomas is delighted to be back at his Atlanta barbershop.
Yeah, I got to cut some hair and make some money.
But there are conditions. People are advised to sit further apart, and masks are strongly recommended by public health officials, though not everyone is following the guidance.
I walked in at 6 and I started cutting hair, and this is the first time I slowed down. I got to pay rent and I got to pay my barber some money to help them out.
Most Americans still have not received their stimulus checks from the government since a national emergency was declared in mid-March. Those who lost their jobs are struggling to pay for basic necessities. That is why the governor of Georgia began a partial reopening of the economy on Friday, starting with gyms, hair salons, and tattoo parlors, places where the risk of cross-contamination has always been higher than most, leading even President Donald Trump to distance himself from the governor. Despite the spate of reopenings, Georgians are still being asked to stay home.
The shelter-in-place order is still active and will expire at 11:59 p.m. on April the 30th for most Georgians.
Many are not ready to get back to their routines just yet.
We need to be safe. We're not sure really. The stats on everything seem to be conflicting sometimes. So, a haircut is not something I have to have.
I do not think it makes sense to open these businesses way before the curve and before we hit the peak.
New data now shows Georgia may have already hit its coronavirus case peak on April 15. But experts in the state are warning against lifting social distancing orders before June. For many, it's their incomes that are a matter of life and death.
I ain't crazy about wearing gloves, cutting hair. I ain't crazy about wearing a mask, but I'm going to comply with our government and do what we need to do to be operating. But it's better to do this than sit at home and lose my business.
The next phase in Georgia's reopening begins Monday, when the order to close cinemas and restaurants will be lifted. Yasmine El-Sabawi, TRT World.